Hey everybody, Josh here from Android Central, and I just wanted to take you guys through a relatively quick hands-on of the Motorola Moto Active. The Moto Active is Motorola's foray into the fitness market. They're trying to carve out a niche for themselves in the all-in-one GPS workout buddy watch armband device. The actual device itself is fairly small. I've got the camera zoomed in a fair deal here. There's a pretty small screen on it with a big bezel. I think the bezel is predominantly so you can have a nice sizable back button. There's also a notification light down there. And then if you jump to the top bezel, you've got a start button and a music button. Both of these are quick access buttons to get to a music playlist or to start a workout. The right bezel has the power button and two buttons for volume, minus and plus, so you can turn music and notifications up and down as you work out. The bottom bezel has a 3.5mm headphone jack in case you're not using a Bluetooth headset or headphones when you're working out. And the left bezel has your micro USB charging port. This is how you'll charge the device and also how you'll sync up your wireless networks, music, and your Moto Active profile the first time you set it up. The back is this really beautiful shiny metallic silver surface, but it's really susceptible to fingerprints, as you can see here. You can also see how reflective it is because that light's coming off pretty bright. Other than that, there's not much to see on the back. I've already got the device turned on, and so we'll just hop into the software as well. You hit the power button and the screen turns on like any Android device that you've come to expect. You've got 5 screens: settings, workout, the main screen which will show the time and if you choose your pedometer, steps, and calories burned, music, and notifications. Hopping over into the settings menu, you'll see that it's fairly robust for a device that's so small. There's a lot of things you can customize: workout, sensors, wireless, personal profile, music, display notifications, personalize, and general. The workout settings are pretty detailed. You can turn on and off auto run, pause, display, things like that. You can customize views and turn coaching on and off so the device can tell you if you're being beat or if you're beating a particular time or if you're halfway through a workout that you've planned. The sensors will let you sync up something like a Bluetooth heart rate monitor, but unfortunately not all of them work. I have a Zephyr heart rate monitor myself, and I couldn't get it to pair with this device. It seems particular to Motorola branded hardware and a couple of other things out there. Wireless, there's GPS, Wi-Fi, and Bluetooth built into the device. Bluetooth is how it will communicate with a phone that's running the Moto Active app, and also how it will communicate with sensors and Bluetooth headphones. Wi-Fi is how it's going to sync up your data when you're done working out to a Moto Active account online. And GPS is built in. It'll automatically activate if it senses that you're working out outside, like if you're going jogging. It'll route your map. The personal profile is your personal stuff. You give it your age, your gender, your weight, and it will give you an idea of how many calories it thinks you burn during a particular workout. At the bottom is also your Moto Active email address, and I'm not showing it because it's my personal email address and I'd like to keep that personal. Music are some settings for autoplay and FM region. Notifications is if you do choose to hook it up to a phone, it will route your SMS, MMS, and calls onto the Moto Active display so you don't have to carry your phone, in a pocket, easily accessible. And if you're using Bluetooth headphones that have a microphone in them, then you can take the call straight from the Moto Active. In general, you can do day and time, all-day tracking on, which is when it will activate the pedometer and tell you how many steps you've taken, language, Moto Active status, and factory reset. And then the one that I skipped is personalized. Pretty minimal right now. Fire, blue sky, and steel are 3 colors. Fire is red and black, and steel is monochrome. And let's go back. And then the timepiece, there's big time, which is a large clock, step, which is 50% pedometer, 50% clock, and classic, which is a large analog looking watch face, and skull is your kind of Punisher-esque, hardcore watch face. So, as you can see, fairly robust, very detailed settings menu in something so small. If you go over to workout, this is really Moto Active's bread and butter. You can see recent workouts, you can tell what kind of workout you're going to do: running, cycling, walking, elliptical, or step machine. I'll show you my recent workout. I ran earlier today for you guys, doing some couch to 5K stuff, and so it said here was your time, here's how long you ran, here's how many calories we think you burned, your average and maximum pace, minimum, maximum elevation, and then your laps. Really detailed. This is all on the device. You can also see this on the Moto Active portal, but just the fact that you can check in on your workout stuff on the device is pretty cool to me. You can also race yourself, and then that's when the coaching will tell you, are you beating your old times? The main screen obviously is where you're going to see the time, and it's also going to show you your calories burned and how many steps you've taken that day, so we'll just move right along. Music is another big selling point of the Moto Active because you can get them in 8 and 16 gigabyte versions, and you can put your music straight on the device. You don't have to stream it from Google Music or do anything like that. I put a fair amount of music on here, so let's just go to artists. Some of them are not mine, like New Kids on the Block, Run DMC. I'm not sure if those were included with the device or if they just persisted after a factory reset. Shakira, also not my music, but Skywriters are my music. Really easy to get to music, and the notifications only works when your Moto Active is Bluetoothed to your phone. It'll tell you if you've got text messages, missed calls, things like that. The start and music buttons up top also will take you to them quickly. So if you hold music, it'll open up your music. If you just tap it, it will start playing music on whatever was your most recently played track. And if you hold the start button, it will take you straight to a quick start for a workout. So that is the Moto Active in a nutshell. I'm going to have a review out fairly soon, so stay tuned for that. If you're interested in getting fit while using Android to do it, this might be the device for you.